Oh man, God, when was the last time I did a video featuring myself? 2 years? 3 years? Seems like it's been forever. At least in internet years. Hi, I'm the guy who runs this YouTube channel. I used to run another YouTube channel, but, you know, I kind of let it lay dormant. My apologies. So I decided to start fresh, start over with a new channel. I also run a blog under the same name. All the convenient links will be in the description box because that's how I roll and such. Now, on the blog itself, I normally do entries in which I chronicle what I found in thrift stores or gaming events or what have you. I've found comic books. I have found old PC games at a Value Village in Seattle when I was traveling for PAX. I found a bunch of old Nintendo games thanks to the Portland Retro Gaming Expo. Thought my NES collection was done. It apparently isn't. And I thought to kind of spearhead this whole YouTube channel, I decided to do a video version of those and just do them once a month and see what sticks. I have here, sorry my TV tray is pretty short, but I have a bunch of stuff here that I've gotten over the course of January. And, wobbly table. And we're going to talk about them one at a time. Yeah, so that's, I'm just going to go ahead and get started. First thing I got was not really a game, but rather a soundtrack, and I got this in tandem with other object I'll show right after. This is the soundtrack to Wipeout XL. You may know it as Wipeout 2097 if you live outside the US, but this was basically a soundtrack. I found this in a Goodwill, and game soundtracks are kind of hard to come by. You don't really spot them there. If you're going to find game soundtracks, you got to go to a specialty CD shop. There's a whole bunch here in Portland. That's where I live. CDs in there in good shape. Almost lost the sleeve there. Here's the weird part of it all. Apparently, half the people that are featured on this, I'd show the track listing, but it's all in weird cyber futuristic font, and it's not going to play out very well. Apparently, half the people that are on this CD didn't contribute anything at all to the game's soundtrack. Like, these are just like, let's throw in a bunch of electro bands and put them on a CD and sell it for 15 bucks or whatever. I paid $3, thank goodness. And apparently you could just go into your CD copy of Wipeout XL 2097, whatever the hell you call it, and just rip the tracks that way. It's Red Book Audio, so there. This is the other thing I found, and this is kind of a weird one, or at least it is weird to me. It's called Largo Winch Commando SAR. On the spine it shows here, Largo Winch Commando //SAR. I had no idea what the hell this was. I mean, like, I don't follow PlayStation games extensively. I was a Nintendo kid pretty much until the 2000s. And I was confused at what this game was when I saw it at first. I was half tempted. I actually passed up this and the Wipeout soundtrack. They were in the same Goodwill the first time I did, and I realized in retrospect, wait, idiot, why'd you skip them? And then next day I went over and bought them, and that's that. Now, apparently this is a video game. Is published by Ubisoft, developed by Rebellion, makers of such fine products as Prison Guard, Shield, Dead to Rights, Retribution. There's like so many Dead to Rights re-subtitles, I don't know which is which. And Alien vs. Predator, the first one, not the second one that everybody else loves. This is the weird one. I've never heard of this. I had no idea what the hell this was, and I did some homemade research. It turns out this is a video game adaptation of a French television show, which is in itself based off a Belgian comic book. And this isn't the kind of TV show that, like, aired in the United States. This is like, no, this came out only in European countries. So I was kind of confused at that. Funny enough, the guy who did this, I think his name was Jan van Ham. I might have mispronounced it, I apologize. I also wrote 13, which Ubisoft also made into a video game at one point. That game was not very good. I got this just for more of a curiosity than anything. I have no idea if it's any good. I assume that this was put on the bargain bin shelves, and you went to a Walmart or whatever, paid 20 bucks for this and got crap, or maybe this is a hidden gem. We don't know. I don't know. I'll probably check this out sometime. A couple weeks later, go to a different Goodwill, walk down there on a day, it's a cold day, want to just get some exercise, and I find these two items. Sonic Mega Collection Plus for the Xbox. It's a Sonic the Hedgehog compilation. Basically, it's came out after the original Mega Collection. I think the only difference is that it has Comic Zone and the Ooze, which were originally exclusive to the Japanese version for the GameCube. It features 6 Game Gear games. I can't tell you which ones they are. But the most important change is that in this one, all the games are available to you from the start. In the original Mega Collection, you had to play like certain games like 20, 30 times in order to unlock other games, which I thought was really stupid. You know, it's like, I want to play like Blue Spheres. I don't want to have to play Sonic 3 50 times to make that happen. It's just dumb. Paid $4 for this. I had to remove the sticker off it. The next item is a really intriguing one. It's DJ Hero 2. Now, I don't know if it really plays out in the camera here, but it's sealed. Not opened. And it has even a Target clearance sticker. I think it's Target. It might be Kmart. I found a dozen copies at this one Goodwill. A dozen. I've seen bunches of copies of this game just like littered around the Goodwills in my area. This game must have bombed hard if it's just showing up on the Goodwills for $5. And I already had the first DJ Hero. I bought the turntable in the first game about a couple years ago, back in 2010, when, you know, that sort of shit was, you know, still kind of cool. But now I actually have a reason to dust off the turntable and play this again. So, the last thing I got, I went to, it was my birthday on the 28th. You're welcome to give late birthday wishes if you wish. I decided to go check out some antique shops in Selwood, around that area. Problem is, my birthday fell on a Monday, so most of them were closed. There wasn't anything there. I found one NES game, which was Mission Impossible for the NES, $4. Decided not to get it because I heard it was not a good game. I don't know. But I went to a Goodwill, and it's a third Goodwill. This is one of those Goodwills that's, it has bins in it. It has, like, everything's in a bin. So if you want your stuff, instead of, like, having individual prices on items, you just dig through these bins and just weigh how much stuff you have and sell and buy that much. And, yeah, they had furniture and CDs and computer stuff, like, separated off. So it's not like I had to go dumpster diving for this sort of shit. But I was surprised when I found this. American McGee's Alice for the PC. Now, this is interesting. Clearly the person who originally bought this, the box is in not good shape. It's kind of crushed, and I'm barely having a hard time keeping it stuck together. The person who bought this must have bought this from Fry's Electronics, because I think that's what their sticker is. Paid $50 new for it. Comes with the cover, and the interesting part is, this is the original print run. You could see Alice has a blade. Apparently in later re-releases they replaced it with either a deck of cards or a wand, because apparently they thought, oh no, blood, that's shocking. And, you know, this was like, at the time, EA wasn't really into M-rated games. It's rated M for mature. This thing has kind of heft to it, and that kind of confused me for a little bit, because, you know, I'm thinking, this is this is 2000s era PC gaming. They were still in the big boxes, but they were with cardboard, and maybe they'd have the CD in it. It would be really, really light. I'd bring one for comparison, but they're all in my closet, and I don't want to waste time on this. So I take off the tape that the Goodwill employee put, and the first thing I pull out, actually, is the Prima Strategy Guide. Now, I thought it came with the game. I mean, it fits perfectly in the package, but it actually has a price sticker on it as well from a Fry. So I'm assuming guy who bought this bought both together. Don't know why, because it's a third-person action game. You don't need a guide for this sort of thing. Final Fantasy, sure, but Alice, probably self-explanatory. Though, watch, I'll play it and find out that's not the case. But yeah, everything else, when you take it out, the box is really light, like it's supposed to. It has the CD and the case cover. Okay, good, yeah. Had to check to make sure that I wouldn't show the CD key off, otherwise I'm in trouble. Yeah, that's about it. I think I paid $5 for this. I think it's the last game Rogue Entertainment made before they went out of business. They were going to make a Counter-Strike game for Valve. That didn't work out for them. So yeah, that's about it. I think I paid a total of about maybe $20 or so for all this. My apologies that I'm not finding obscure NES games. I'm not like those Game Chaser guys who find like Little Samson for $12 and it only goes for like $100. I don't have anything anywhere as cool as that, but I think some of this stuff is cool to me. I mean, having DJ Hero 2, I have a reason to bust out the turntable. Sonic Mega Collection Plus, can never have enough Sonic compilations or Genesis compilations of anything. And Alice, why not? You know, it's just Alice. It's nice to have an old school PC game every now and then, especially complete in box like this. Or at least I think it's complete in box. There might be a booklet or something missing, but it's good enough for me. Yeah, that's all I got. So thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, do all those crazy things you YouTubers do. I've been around YouTube for so long, but yeah, I still don't know what the general rules are about this sort of stuff. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Hopefully I'll have more interesting videos in the near future. See you then. Good filler there.